Well, good evening. Um, my name is Lance. I'm North Dakota Carnivore. Just it's been a. I did a video here not that long ago. It's been a while before that one. We've had some troubling times in the family, so it's taking a break from doing videos and being on a lot of the social media. But things are starting to get back to normal, so hopefully, continue doing this. Um, Had a very stressful last 30 days or so. Uh, if you didn't watch the last video, my wife's brother passed away. He lost his battle to cancer, and that was at the end of June. Middle of July, we took a road trip to Southern California for his services and spent a couple days in California, and then a couple days driving there and a couple days driving back. So, and as soon as we get back, we have the state fair going on here in my hometown. We'd actually got a camping spot this year, so my dad was bringing his camper up for us to put in a camping spot. And guess what? It got hit and it got destroyed. So it's been that type of, the last 30 days. It's been that way, drive 3,600 miles in 6 days and nothing but being 2 miles away from a camping spot. It was just now the whole time that this has been going on, I have not wavered once as far as my diet. I have stayed strict carnivore. I haven't eaten anything off plan, nothing. But stress is a nasty thing to have going on. And my lowest weight has been 224 pounds. This morning, when I stepped on the scale, I was 234 pounds. I've gained 10 pounds this month, which really doesn't surprise me. But it's not something I'm looking forward to. It wasn't something I was expecting. I tried slowing down my weight loss initially, and that was by eating, including cheese and some dairy stuff into my diet. And I slowly started cutting that stuff out. And I also added coffee back in. I found a coffee that doesn't cause me pain. So I did add coffee back in. I did not have coffee today. There's a reason for it. Starting tomorrow, I am going to start doing alternate day fasting. Last month I did a 5.5 day fast. And it wasn't bad. I didn't mind doing it. I need something different to do. So I figured one of the groups I'm in, and they're going to start an alternate day fasting on the 1st. So I don't want to be fasting on the 1st and then alternate days. We have a company picnic coming up on the 15th. So I'm starting this a day early. So I'll be fasting on the 31st. I'll be feasting on the 1st, fasting on the 2nd. So on the even days, I'm going to fast. On the odd days, I'm going to eat. That way, when we have our company picnic, I get to eat because I'm bringing the brisket. So I want to be able to have some of that. So that's what my plan up is for the next, probably, 31st to the 15th, that's just over 2 weeks. I did a little bit of research on alternate day fasting. 2 to 12 weeks is recommended as starting out, depending upon how you feel. So I figured, why not? I'm going to do at least 4 weeks. I'm going to do a full month of August, uh, 30 days, 31 days, whatever it's going to be. So I'm going to do the whole thing fasting for the whole month, alternate day fasting, just to see what I get. I know I kind of felt I was gaining weight. So the last few days here, the last 3 days now, I've actually really increased my fat intake as far as butter and tallow and fatty meat. So I know I can stay full longer. I don't have to eat as much. Still eating plenty, but I'm going to get back into losing these last few pounds that I want to get off of my body, so that when I do end up going to the doctor and doing my lab work here in a little bit, a couple months, when I step on that scale at the doctor's office, I want that scale to read and tell the doctor I am not obese anymore. I want that scale to tell the doctor that I'm not overweight. I want to get into my normal weight. So when I go to the doctor, the last time my doctor saw me, I was 340 pounds or something like that. 347 was my highest weight. I don't think I was at that when I saw the doctor this last time. No, I know I wasn't, because I saw the doctor in September, a month after I started doing this. So I was down 325, 320, something around there. I was still well over 300 pounds. I'm 6'3". To get to a normal weight, I have to be 200 pounds or less. So to be able to go to a doctor's office and stand on a scale with clothes on, I got to be probably like 195, 193 to be safe for fluctuations in scales. And that's what I want to do. And then after that, if I gain a couple pounds and get to 225 again, the weight I am right now, I'm fine with. Being 225, 224, 220, 215, 212, being below 230 pounds is fine with me. I feel great at this weight. I don't have my allergies. I don't have my high blood pressure. My blood pressure, even with the stress that's going on that we've had, with everything that went on. Oh, and okay, so my wife's brother passed away, and a week after that, her aunt passed away. So we've got one more place to go after this here. The services for her aunt have already happened. We weren't able to go to that, but we are going to make a trip down to where she's buried and pay our respects to her down there. But that's just going to be like a weekend quick getaway. It's with a 6-hour drive from where we're at or something like that. It's not that bad. Just did a lot longer drive here not long ago. So, but that's what I wanted to come on and just let you know that my weight's actually gone up for the first time. I was not expecting that, but got a plan in place to fix it going forward. So I'm going to do the alternate day fasting and increase my fat intake through brown butter bites, which are absolutely delicious. And also with increase in the the amount of tallow and the amount of fat that I'm eating on my steaks and my ground beef and stuff like that. You can see right here in the corner, right there. Yeah, you can almost see what that is. That is a meat grinder. Uh, my plan here is to buy a brisket and grind that up for hamburger meat. Um, when I've been eating like ground beef, I get a runny nose. It runs, and I believe it's an issue with histamines, which can be caused from a number of things. Ground beef being ground too much, too many times, and having more than one animal in the ground beef. So I figure if I got a meat grinder here, I can buy a brisket. I can grind it myself. I can control the amount of fat that's going into my food. Grind it twice, coarse, then fine. Or if I like it, just leave it coarse. I don't know yet. But that should eliminate the histamine response. And that's actually been happening for a long time. That was happening before I even started carnivore. My wife had been having the same issues when she's been eating too. So it's just, finding new things out, watching videos, watching doctors, nutritionists, and people like that who are skilled and versed and know what they're talking about in this space, and figuring out what's going on with the body. So, and then, of course, drinking water. That's good stuff. I do like the Topo Chico water. It is quite bubbly, quite fizzy. I don't mind it at all. So that's the plan here going forward. I don't know if how many videos I'm gonna make doing this here, but I was thinking maybe doing a video like every other day, or on the days that I eat, doing a video. On the days that I'm fasting, maybe not do one. Fasting is just, it's fasting. What do you say? Yeah, I'm not eating. But, I just saw it over here. Where is the original? Oh, it's in the bedroom. I've been using the lingo. It's continuous glucose monitor. I used that for a month. To get a month's worth of data took me 4 lingos because I had trouble with them. And to me, it was apparent quickly that it was not that accurate for the lingo. I use a Keto Mojo to test my ketones and blood sugars. I've been doing that for a while now. Before that, my wife is type 2 diabetic, and I used to test my blood sugars on her meters all the time. My Keto Mojo and her glucose monitor come out just about the same every time. So the Keto Mojo is pretty accurate. Now, the lingo consistently read 20 points lower than what my Keto Mojo or my wife's test was. I did use hers once, but I used my Keto Mojo. But it was off by at least 20 points just about the whole time. And while I was doing that, I found another one. The Lingo is put out by the same company that makes the Freestyle Libre CGMs. I found the Stello, which is basically Dexcom. And I'm wearing a Dexcom. I'm wearing the Stello right now, so I got that on. And that one has been reading within 1 or 2 points of my Keto Mojo. Sometimes high, sometimes low. So I have a much better trust in it so far. Again, I haven't done any fasting with this on, not like an extended fast. I'm not going to this time. I'm going to stay as a alternate day fasting instead of extended fasting for this month. And we'll see how it goes from there. When I tested my blood sugars earlier today, I had a GKI of 3.0. My glucose was 91, and my ketones were 1.7, which gave me a GKI of 7. Yeah, it doesn't really like focusing on this here. It doesn't. It's got some odd colors in there. But that's actually, that's not a bad. It's not bad for, and I actually took that test at 1:30 this afternoon, and that was about 2 hours after I'd had some eggs and butter bites and stuff. So it really didn't have any response to anything with the eggs or the butter. But that's what's going on right now, and life is starting to return to normal. Stress levels are coming down. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but I plan on losing enough weight to get under 200 pounds. I'd like to get down to like 193. That's another 30 pounds. Can I do it? Oh, absolutely. Is it going to be easy? Probably not. Just the group that I'm in, that's been one of the discussions today, was people restarting the diet. I haven't stopped the diet, but I stopped my weight loss. But people stopping the diet and then trying to get back on it and losing weight hasn't been happening as quick as what they did to begin with, which actually I'm good with. I was losing a lot of weight quickly, and I thought I was losing too much at one time. So that's why I slowed my weight loss down for the last 3 months. But I'm good with what I got going on now, and I want to get down there. I want to get down to a weight where I can go into the doctor. I want to get my blood test done just for my own sake. And I want to have it on my record that I'm not obese anymore. And I told my doctor last September, last time I saw her, that I was doing a carnivore diet. And I want that noted in there that because of the carnivore diet, I am no longer obese or overweight, and my blood pressure is normal. I don't take any medications for anything anymore. I'm off of everything, and it's because of this diet. That's what I want. That's good stuff. So that's about all I have. It's not a whole lot going on right now. I'm gonna start fasting as of tomorrow. I'll be fasting on even days in the month of August and the last odd day of August, or July. I don't even know what month I'm in. But And then I'll be eating on the odd days. So even days will be a fast. Odd days will be where I'm eating. Um, I did gain a little bit of weight, so want to try to get back down and get out of being at this weight. I want to get down under 200 pounds. I'd prefer 193 pounds at least for a little bit. And if I go back up, I'm fine with it. And that's about all I got. You guys have a great night. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. If you get anything out of this, say hi in the comments to me. I'll talk back with you. Y'all have a great day. Have a great night. And we'll talk to you later.